welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all doing okay. I want to show you a piece of software today that has, man, it's got me thinking in two completely different mindsets, and it's crazy. So imagine the chat GPT of music, and this is what you've got. I really think AI generation, especially in music, has come a long way in just such a short amount of time. A couple of maybe months ago, I used a AI software just to have an experiment with, and it was terrible. It was okay, it was brilliant for what it was doing, but you could tell that it wasn't there yet. You know, tempo would change, the whole track would change, it wouldn't stay in the same key, or it would just, you know, it would not be working right. But now I think I should just let the software speak for itself and the music speak for itself, because this is crazy. This is actually insane. So let's take a look at this website. It's called Udio and it's in beta, but it's really good. It's got a few problems on the website, and we'll go over what those are. Like sometimes when you click to play one of your tracks that you've made, it won't play, so you have to refresh the thing. But apart from that, I've not really noticed any problems with it, and I'd say around about 80% of the time I get something usable out of it. The one thing you can't do in this, straight up, is say make a song like Nirvana or make a song like the Beatles or something like that. But you can describe that genre of music or that sound of music in different ways. So it gives you some suggested things up here. But what I want to try and do is say Nirvana. That's what I said first. So let's try and describe the Nirvana sound. So it's 90s era grunge, and I've got the big light on me so I can't really see what I'm typing. 90s era grunge, rock, indie rock. Let's see if it comes up with, what's it come up with here? I'm looking for alternative rock, really. Yeah, there it is, number one. Now the one thing I am going to do is choose instrumental, because the lyrics at the moment aren't so great, but I suppose we could show an example of it. But much more so, this is more about the music, because even though the vocals have come a long way in just a couple of months, they're still not quite there, and sometimes they can work and they can be really great, and I'll show you an example of that as well. But a lot of the time it's like I can tell that was kind of generated by AI. So we're going to do instrumental. It's going to give you a 30 or 33 second clip, and then it's going to give you two of those, and you can choose any of them if you want. You could do both of them, but you'll probably like one more than the other. So, and then you can expand on that, and you can go back and add an intro, and you can add a section before a section, or you can remix songs together. Or you can change that song and say, I want it a little bit different on a slider. So we'll look at all that. But what that is probably enough to get us a good outcome. So we'll hit create, we'll hit manual mode and instrumental. We'll also put instrumental in there as well. I'll spell that wrong. Instrumental. Just as a double check, because sometimes it will just put lyrics on, and sometimes that happens. So it takes about a minute and a minute and a half, so we'll come back when it's done. Okay, so it's done, and as you can see there, it's come up with a little picture and a name, and it's really liking flannel at the moment for some reason. So let's click on one. I'm going to have to refresh the page. This is the little problem I was talking about, but it's no real issue. And let's see what it sounds like. That's pretty incredible, right? I mean, I really think that's incredible. It sounds a bit like Nirvana, but it's got that era, it's captured that era amazingly, and it's diverse, it changes. And so if you extend that, it'll carry on and it will change again, but it will always stay within that same note bracket or whatever, same key or whatever, I guess. But it will change key and it will be right, it will sound right. So let's take a look at the other example. So you can hear from that, it's building up there at the end. It was a bit in the middle, it was a little bit samey, but obviously you put something before that. So what you could do now is go extend and say, add an intro to that bit before. Keep it on instrumental, obviously. Keep that on manual mode and hit extend. And then it will generate more music for you. Just to give you an example of how versatile this can be, this is a song that I just made. 1940s style song about going to a bar, and I've put big band, jazz, smooth jazz, jazz vocals, and this is what it sounds like.
Dim lights were gleaming, bandstand was swaying with rhythm.
That's so crisp.
Crooner was singing, clinking of glasses were living. Brass section blew a cool vibe, saxophones wailing in night.
But you can tell what I mean about the lyrics are a little bit, I mean, they sound amazing, so much better than even just a couple of months ago. But how crisp are the instruments are just perfect, absolutely perfect. Let's listen to the other version.
Swinging doors fling open wide, bands cooking hot, they can't hide. Brass is jumping, here's the scene. Hear that upright bass machine.
It just sounds exactly like a song produced at that time. The lyrics make sense to an extent, I suppose. So I'm a music producer, and I'm also a content creator. So on one hand, I make music and I don't do it for money, but it's a hobby. And on the other hand, I'm a content creator and I have to keep scouring the internet for royalty-free tracks because I can't make a song for every video. It would just take too long. But now there's the option that you don't have to do that, and I've already done that because I thought it just sounds so good. I can make my own lyrics and I can make them relevant to my video. If I don't do it this way, if I wanted to have the same product at the end, I would have to either hire people or go around asking permission from different people and maybe not getting replies back, or make the song myself, which is a whole other load of tasks and stuff. Just this 1 minute and 30 seconds, you can have that little bit of music you want, and if you want, then you can turn that into a whole song. It's crazy. So I really want to know what you guys think, if you're either a music producer or a content creator, or you're just a normal person that watches videos like this, or just has an interest in AI technology. What do you think about this? Because I'm torn. I'm in two minds about it completely. It's another one of those things, and this is why I wanted to make the video, is because I'm on the fence about it. Can't really come to much of a grounded opinion myself. I'd just like to know what other people think so I can help form that. And it's interesting to talk about. So like I said, I'd really like to hear what you think. Put your comments down in the comments. If you like this kind of content, then be sure to subscribe, leave the video a like, give it a share with the other friends of yours. If they're content creators or music producers, let them see the video. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and bye bye.